Do you have any like crazy experience in your life in New York City?
Yeah, like every day, I guess. I mean, every day you see some crazy shit. I mean, you see a lot of crazy people around this park. It kind of comes with the territory of being a city, sure. But also, I've actually had people like help me out in the streets here more than other places. So it could go either way, really. But you just got to pay attention.
I've had a person with a gun come into my train car before.
A gun?
A gun.
Holy shit.
When I was in Washington Square Park, someone coming up to me with a little like plain white card and asking me to sniff it.
Huh?
Which is probably not
What does that mean?
some crazy guy. I don't know.
大家好，这里是纽约市小龙，纽约的奇人异事都由我们来为你揭晓。纽约市一直都是全球排名前几昂贵的城市，相当的混乱，但也相当的多彩多姿、多元包容。每天都有很多不同的事情正在发生，所以今天的主题就是为什么你会选择住或搬来纽约市？事不宜迟 ，Let's go。Hey, tell me what's your name and what do you do?
I'm Sasha. We're both still in school.
I'm Ari, and we go to art design.
Are you a New Yorker or you moved here?
No, we're both New Yorkers.
Oh yeah?
Raised.
New York's always been like one of the most expensive city. So what makes you guys decide to stay here?
Stuff like this. Being able to just see a jazz band like just perform like right in front of you, like
yeah,
that's
the jazz
special.
band. Take a look. Take a look at the jazz band. Just out of nowhere, just right there.
Yeah, I
And
was
there's
sitting
another one
here.
on the other side of the park.
Yeah, there's two, and that's something that is very special, I think, to the city. Like, there's not many places in the world where you can just do that.
And just to be clear, now it's only 1:30 p.m. So like people still, doing stuff over here. Any interesting or crazy experience you're experiencing in New York City?
I've had a person with a gun come into my train car before.
A gun?
A gun.
Holy shit! What? He just put it in the waist or something?
I don't know, he just walked on with it out. I mean, obviously that was like a really terrifying moment, but so many people, like, they're so used to crazy stuff just happening here, like with safety and everything. And that's something that's really sad.
Do you guys feel safe walking in the city?
I do now. I understand how people that move here, if they're not used to like the pace of the city, like there's a sense of anxiety in the air, right? Like people are just always running around. And growing up like that, like I don't see anything wrong with it personally, but it's definitely something you need to get used to.
Right. Do you have any protection with you, like a pepper spray or?
Yeah,
Spray with
pepper
me.
spray.
Okay.
Okay, I thought of a story. Really quick, I was after school waiting, getting pizza, chilling, eating, we're always starving. And this guy, bald-headed, has a really like large... Bald-headed. Has a really large scar like across his face that's still actively bleeding. And like shirtless, like definitely like a little scruffed up, and I'm like, okay, cool, like he walks by, like whatever. And then he comes back around and my friend is like smoking a joint and he was like, can I have that? And like
you want to take a hit?
No, like he wanted it. We smoked most of it, so it was like, okay, like this wouldn't be the most detrimental thing in the world if you wanted some like weed, like that's fine. But it was like nerve-wracking seeing this guy like all bloodied, and then he walks away with our joint. And then
He walks away with it?
Yeah, he takes it. And then my two other friends come up and are like, did you see that guy with the knife? And I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, this bleeding bald guy like crossed us with the street and he was holding like a knife like in his hand. I forgot if it was a knife or a gun or something like that, but it was some
Those are terrible
some
though.
weapon. But it was like, we were like, oh, like we just swerved that guy. Like he just took our weeds.
Do you guys feel like as a woman living in New York City, you guys have to be tougher?
Yeah, I was totally gonna mention that when you mentioned like, do you feel safe in New York? It's like definitely like a 40% of how I interpret my safety, just like men. Just like, who has what, who's looking at me too long, like...
Always have to be cautious of
Yeah,
Have to be
surroundings.
a little extra cautious.
Yeah.
Even on the way here, already like 3 guys on my way from the train station here, like they're all saying something, like, and it's sad that you have to get used to that, but like...
You guys are attractive girls. Yeah, I can understand that.
I totally get it, but there's a difference between like you're pretty or being like, what's your name, like come to my house, like, or like, and even if it isn't anything violent, just being a human, doesn't matter whether you're a man, woman, or anything in between, non-binary, but you should know to have the respect to not yell at people across the street, whether it's flirtatious, whether it's angry, like you just don't do that. Come up to people like a normal person wanting to start a conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, my mom, of course, like she's also lived in New York. I live in an immigrant family, so they're from Ukraine, but she's lived here long enough to know that that's the situation. So I've been in multiple like different self-defense classes, like taking martial arts and
okay, we love
kickboxing.
that.
Yeah, and that's like kind of just like the deal, you know?
I
have
see.
my pepper spray on me, but like you still need to have some sort of knowledge because like stuff like that just happens. Do you remember like maybe like a little over a year ago there was like a series of guys, like this was viral on TikTok, like just going up and punching women in the face.
Oh my God.
On the street, in like the light of day.
Mostly in Manhattan, it was like the
Yeah.
majority of the cases occurring.
So lastly, would you guys recommend people to move here?
Command?
I don't think that now is the time.
Okay.
There's so much going on, both with the government, like the recent airstrikes, literally like the other day. Like you don't want to move to a city that's this well known. It's just too unstable.
Yeah, I think that there's like a morality crisis as well as like a government systems crisis. It's like the way that things have been running since like
Pretty
the
chaotic
beginning,
right now.
since the forming of the United States, like has always been like this. And even though I'm so happy like New York has become so diverse that we build places like this, like Wash and like communities like this, like I just wouldn't command anyone to move anywhere, but I wouldn't suggest it as of right now. Like if I could move anywhere in the world, maybe not now.
Yeah, that's
You know?
valid. Okay, thank you guys so much. That's our
Yeah.
question.
All right, hi, tell me your name and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Lily and I'm a student. I'm Josie and I'm a student as well.
Are you guys a New Yorker or you guys moved here?
So originally we were born here, but now we live in Honolulu, Hawaii.
New York City is one of the most expensive cities in the world. What makes you guys want to stay here?
There's just so many opportunities for new things and meeting different people, and the connections are just kind of unmatched to anywhere else. Yeah, I would also say the same thing, and I think the return on investment can be really good if you put yourself out there and go out of your way to network with those people.
Do you have any interesting, crazy experience that happened in New York City?
Probably on the subway one time.
Oh yeah, everybody's talking about the subway.
The subway story. A guy tried to rob me, but
Tried to rob you?
Yeah.
With like a knife or something?
no, just like telling me like,
Give me your wallet.
Yeah, kind of stuff. And it's
Really?
like, yeah. Thankfully, I was just about to get off anyway, but I'm okay. Nothing too bad happened.
Did anybody help you during that time?
Yeah, like someone yelled, like a bigger guy like yelled at him. Thank God, because I probably wouldn't have been able to defend myself.
So the guy didn't chase you?
No, thank God.
Okay. What about you?
So when I was in Washington Square Park, someone coming up to me with a little, like, plain white card and asking me to sniff it.
Huh?
This is probably not.
What does that mean?
Some crazy guy. I don't know.
Maybe there's a weird smell. If you smell it, you might get dizzy or something.
Yeah, and
you
I did
know?
not want that. So
It's like kind of like a type of roofie might be.
Yeah.
Roofie 是一种迷奸药，有些坏人会偷偷放进别人的饮料里，让对方昏昏沉沉，直接断片。美国派对文化里常听到这个词，也是一个很严重的问题。所以大家出去玩的时候，饮料一定要顾好，别让陌生人碰到。
But you didn't smell it?
No, I did not.
You just walked straight
Yes,
away?
yeah.
Do you guys carry any protection with you guys, like pepper spray or?
Not usually. Not
And
usually.
That's not you should carry something that you can, yeah.
So as a girl being in New York City, do you guys feel like it's dangerous?
I feel fine most of the time, I would say.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good for the most part.
We're lucky to live in a nice area, so
May I ask which area?
the Upper East Side.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
So yeah, it just depends on the place, but yeah, usually we do feel very safe.
Will you guys recommend people to move here?
I would.
Yeah?
I would say.
I would too, especially if you're kind of into all the arts and the different kind of things like that, then I think definitely, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all our question. Thank you guys so much. Hi, tell me what's your name and what do you do?
I'm Sam. Right now, I'm a bed tender at a dispensary.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah.
dispensary? Weed?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
it's
yeah,
pretty
hell
cool,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a New Yorker or you moved here?
No, I actually moved here. I'm originally from the Bay Area, from
Oh.
California.
New York City is one of the most expensive cities in the world, so why do you decide to move here? What makes you stay?
I mean, the vibe is pretty great. I lived around San Francisco. I grew up around there. And like when I moved here, San Francisco was actually more expensive to rent in than New York. So I figured, what the fuck am I doing here? And I've been here since like 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy experience, interesting experience, your life in New York City?
Yeah, like every day, I guess. I mean, every day you see some crazy shit. I mean, you see a lot of crazy people around this park. I've seen a dude like riding a unicycle, bouncing a whole couch on his head.
Oh, okay.
No, that's pretty great. Or when people like party in the fountain and like a whole little rave breaks out of nowhere. That's pretty chill.
People always say being a woman in New York City sometimes could be dangerous. Do you feel that?
It kind of comes with the territory of being a city, sure. But also, I've actually had people like help me out in the streets here more than other places. So it could go either way, really. But you just got to pay attention. And I used to work at a bar and like close it at 4 a.m. It could be really dicey. You kind of just, you got to know what's up.
Will you recommend people to move here?
No.
No? Why is that?
No.
Why is that?
No, it's already expensive, so don't make it more.
The price is the main problem living here.
Kinda. And I know that sounds really hypocritical because I moved here, but I hear a lot from actual native New Yorkers that it's not the same after the pandemic. I feel like I wanted to come back to the way it used to be before a whole bunch of new people come in.
Do you think you were gonna stay here or you're gonna leave?
I think I'm probably gonna stay here for a while. Like even being from San Francisco, that just feels like a smaller version of New York. So I can't imagine going anywhere else.
Do you think like the art here is definitely way bigger?
Yeah. There's way more just like of a free scene. There's way more people walking around who like are just clearly doing their own thing, motivated by their own style and art. And there's an energy to the place. The very first time I visited here, there was like this magnetic energy and it stuck with me.
The art is one of the main reasons you want to stay here as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and I'm actually learning how to be a tattoo artist a little bit. I'm trying to teach myself, and this feels like a better place to kind of get started on that by yourself.
And you don't have to drive.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's pretty great.
Okay, that's all our questions. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, tell me what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Brian, and we own a clothing brand with my fellow colleagues right here, and I am the CFO of the clothing brand.
My name is David, and I do the graphic design.
My name is Ado, and I do the marketing here at Live Life.
So are you guys a New Yorker or you guys move here?
So we're on a business trip right now. We're actually LA based. It's my first time, so I love the city, and I think New York just has a lot to offer within fashion base too. I'm very open to living here too. New York is very beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, the New York culture is just different. The way people move around here, it's like its own country.
Do you guys have any weird or interesting experience while you're in New York City?
And bro, I was at the subway station, and there was a whole rat like running. I was like, that was the grimiest thing I've ever seen.
That's one of the prime thing in New York City.
You see that all over the movies. I literally took a recording. I was like, nah, man, I feel like a tourist. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not just in the movies. It's like a real thing.
Yeah,
it's for real.
It's
like,
so real. It's so real. I live in Brooklyn. I see rats every day.
Yeah. I thought it was just in the movies, but I
really did. And that thing was like this big.
What do you think is the biggest difference between New York and LA? Two of the biggest cities in America?
Definitely is transportation. What makes New York like very unique is like its transportation, like being able to access like all these different places like at one day at a time. It's like the best thing ever. Like in LA, you have to drive and you can't visit all places at once.
Yeah, in LA, you gotta have a car. Everything is so spread out. Here, you can do so much, and you can just like network and meet a lot more people because you're out and about on your feet every day. So you're always moving, you're always filming, you're always getting content, and you're always meeting like-minded people because New York is very fast-paced.
Right. Also, a lot of people always think that New York is kind of chaotic. Do you guys feel the same about LA?
And so everywhere in New York, what I felt like, especially in Times Square and stuff like that, it's kind of chaotic. And in LA, it's kind of just like downtown LA is kind of chaotic. But Brooklyn, everywhere, yeah, you just have to have the mindset for it. So I feel like it's for the young. If you're young and you're outgoing and you love walking and stuff like that, you love traveling, then New York's definitely for you. But chaotic, it's nothing I have never experienced in LA either.
That is true, because LA is kind of chaotic in a way
really
as well. So do you guys want to move here someday?
Someday for sure. I don't know. I'm a little bit more LA culture as in the weather and stuff like that. I love the New York culture, but I don't know if I can move out here just on the sole fact of it's hot right now. And I know that the winters get cold too. But if there's opportunity for sure, you know, New York is a beautiful place.
I would definitely love to live in here. Right now I'm in my 20s, so I think it would be a perfect time to live here for a few years. Because I feel like New York might get tiring after a few years. But when you're young, you have the experience. All you gotta do is just start, take the risk. You wanna move here, come move here, figure it out, and I promise you doors will open.
Right. So hi, tell me what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Lolke, and I'm a tourist right now from Amsterdam visiting New York.
Oh cool, What about you, same?
I'm Helena, also a tourist,
New York City is one of the most expensive cities in the world, so what makes you want to come here?
To be honest, she has lived here before for like 3 or 4 months, and she was so excited about it and she really wanted to show me. So she gave it as my 40th birthday present.
Oh, that's nice, nice.
So I had no choice but to come. No, I'm really excited to visit.
Any interesting or crazy experience that happened your trip to New York City?
Well, what I noticed is that I would have thought that the people would be more harsh and hard, but everybody's just really super friendly, and it's very easy to engage with people and have a personal conversation like on a random crosswalk or anything. That's what surprised me.
Yeah. What do you think the difference between Amsterdam and New York City?
Well, I think everything in the Netherlands is quite small, of course, compared to everything in the United States. So, of course, that's also a big, well-known city, but it's just scaled down to like a percentage of what New York is, of course.
I mean, they're all big cities, but it keeps going here. And even like the public transport all nights, that's something we don't have at home. So you can go anywhere at any time.
You said you lived here for 3 months before, right? It was a
it's
trip?
like living in a movie set, right? I think that's how it feels. I work online. I took my work with me and I lived in Brooklyn.
Oh, I also live in Brooklyn.
Nice, I love it.
3 months experience, does that make you want to live here someday?
I like to move, both of us. Like we normally live in a camper van, so we always move. So I would like to live here definitely here. But then after a year, I would also want to live somewhere else. Change scenery, but come back, and yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
could
real.
live here for sure, but it's expensive.
I think there's also a saying, live in New York, but leave before it makes you too hard.
Yeah, that is true. At least both cities, we are legal.
Exactly.
We can smoke weed everywhere.
Exactly. And that's what I like about New York as well. So.
Will you guys recommend friends to come here?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah?
I'm a travel agent.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're a travel agent? I see. Oh, okay.
But I would definitely recommend people to come here. It's such an experience, what he said, like it's like walking on a movie set because everybody knows it as a child from series or movies from when you were younger, and now you're walking here and it feels a bit surreal. You feel that you're part of the experience instead of just being an onlooker, knowing it through movies or whatever. So it's really cool to experience it firsthand.
And I like the outdoor scene. Everyone is always outside, you hardly sit a day at home or something. You always go to a park, always something to do somewhere.
Yeah, because the New York City winter's mad long, so like when we have sun, we just want to go out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even so hot today, people still outside.
Yeah, I know.
All right, thank you guys so much. That's our question. 我们现在来到我们的纽约好朋友的办公室，来告诉我你叫什么名字，你是做什么的？
嘿，大家好，这里是 Studio 文治路的 Michael， 我们工作室做 sculpture and fashion。
对，他们是非常 talented 的 designer。也顺便告诉我你从哪里来的？
广东，我是潮汕，来自潮汕揭阳那边。
对，所以我们现在来说中文。我想问的最大的问题是说纽约这么贵，为什么会想要搬过来？
其实一开始是来这边读书嘛，接触到这个城市之后，感觉中国跟美国有一个挺好的这种文化交融的点，因为一个东一个西，所以其实这两个之间碰撞的这可能性其实挺大的。你的偏见越大，来到这里可以受到的冲击的那个力度就越大。所以来到这里有上学生活，慢慢的就有这样的感觉是其实能够接触到这边的人事物是真的是很截然不同的，就是平时在电影、电视、书里面看到的，你是活生生的，真的是撞进去一样。一开始就很长的适应期，我觉得甚至有点魔幻、有点恍惚的这种状态，
相当魔幻，相当魔幻。
所以你会想要说，我想看多一点，
完全。
来这边上学的时候，而且没有太多负担的情况下，你就能够探索这个城市不同的这种角落跟可能性，然后也会看到其实有挺多不一样的群体和文化。Like you start to find your interest， 然后你发现这个兴趣其实。它没有一个底，就是每个东西跟另外一个东西都有很紧密的连接。搞艺术的跟搞时尚的没有那么大的区分，搞金融、搞科技的、搞建筑的跟搞艺术也没有那么大的区分。在这里能够看到这样的这种像 intersectionality 的这种很宏发的可能性的话，其实想留在这里去多探索。Like what can I find here？
I totally feel you。我觉得就对，就是这个地方就会让你觉得说，艺术是有发展的空间，然后因为大家都很不一样。但你会不会觉得说，这个地方还是跟东亚是有蛮多的文化差异，就是社会偏见啊，像我们会有一些观念会觉得说，搞艺术的好像不务正业。但我觉得在纽约这个地方感觉有点不太一样。
我觉得纽约是同时又很商业化又很政治化，但它的政治化也是以某种商业的躯壳去进行的，所以归根到底其实是一个非常有商业底色的城市。正是因为这点才让它具有很大的这种吸引力，因为 you get jobs, you get good opportunity. Somehow also international， 有很多不同文化的人去来到这个地方 ，try to make it out here，然后同时就塑造了各种不同的 kind of community to like mash into each other。其实很多大城市跟纽约在外表从这个躯壳上来看是非常像的，都是有一个很商业的底色的。但非常不一样的是政治的部分，甚至来说一个文化的部分。那文化其实一部分肯定是来自于语言嘛，那另外一部分就是宗教信仰和这种灵性的这种根据。东方人比较受佛教、道教、儒家思想的影响，然后西方其实很多会受到西方古希腊哲学体系跟基督教、天主教这个宗教信仰这种影响。其实从这两个很大的根本的区分上，就形成了所谓的我个人认为的这种东西差异。然后我们来到这边，其实就是等于说带着东方的那一套，因为我们不会去刻意的想与生俱来的为人处事之道，都是世世代代传下来的情况下，
so real
是 subconscious， so we just carry our own kind of Eastern self into the West。来到一个完全截然不同的这种时候，所以我们才能非常直接的感受到这种棱棱角角很不一样。他们说谢谢，他们说你好，他们说再见，他们亲嘴，他们打炮的方式都不一样，完全。所以我觉得这是it's like an interesting difference， 但是你只能拿个身体撞进去的感觉，就是你在电视里看，你在音乐里听，你在 podcast 里面听，甚至就隔着这个视频这道墙，肯定还是有一些东西没有办法完全的去explain。但我觉得不仅仅是纽约吧，我觉得每个特大都市都有这样的。是，只是纽约kind of emphasize that a little bit more。我觉得像你从刚毕业的时候，就是真的踏入到这个职场，你会觉得那个
就很硬吗？就是硬度很强。你就像你一毕业你们就直接搞时尚了嘛？那你会觉得这个刚开始的起步在这个城市会比较难吗？
我觉得现在很流行那个出野主义，纽约很出野，
什么意思？你解释一下。
是很 rough。around the edge 的一个城市，特别对于刚毕业的来说，他在这边你需要很高昂的生活费用去支撑起来一个 OK 的生活。
对对对。
但是其实他用很现实的方式去挑战你对于 OK 的定义可以放到哪里。作为一个刚毕业的人来说，就纽约这个城市就是非常的有吸引力，但又非常的难生存下去。你需要靠 like a physical comfort 之外的东西要去支撑，能够让你觉得说在这里待着是有意思的。somehow 我觉得非常合适的一点，或者非常妙的一点，就是觉得有意义的事情肯定都会在精神上不是完全的舒适的，有时候就是要克服一点不是能够去有这种 micro challenge 但不是 life threatening 的这种情况是幸运的。因为在这个情况下，其实这个城市它的这种挑战性是有双面的嘛，一部分它可能会让生存一开始变得难，但是只要你愿意去 explore， 愿意去打开你的双手，带着一个好奇开放一点接受更多可能性一点的态度的话，这个人很可爱，然后这个人会真的不会带着偏见的拥抱你，在大陆不会这么明显的会感受到这样的不去顾及很多事情，没有很多偏见会带到里面的时候，是能够很快的找到很多知心的 community。其实你去找你想要去共处的人，就是找同道中人。找到对的道上了之后，你就发现这所有道上的人都是能够做成好朋友。这种感觉特别好。我觉得纽约在很多不同的爱好、亚文化组、各种的兴趣，还有包括各种的行业里面，都有这种给很多人找到同道中人的这个机会。我觉得这个是挺难得的。
就是像 Michael 讲到这一点，我也非常想补充，在这边的人有不同的工作类型，或是即便他们的岁数怎么样，但 nobody really judged them for doing what they want to do. Even the age is older or something like that. You know, 大家都会尊重对方的生活模式。但是我觉得在东亚，那个传统的东西还是比较在。你爸妈可能希望你怎么样啊？几岁你希望你怎么样啊？社会期待30岁的男生跟30岁的女生该怎么样啊？那我觉得在纽约这个地方，这个压力没有那么多，就 judgment 比较 less。但是我觉得中国可能甚至网民啊、政府啊、家庭啊都会有比较强烈这个东西。所以纽约这方面确实是我觉得是非常棒的。这方面是赢东亚的。我觉得东亚很多地方要从纽约学习，纽约相对来说也是。那最后一个，我想问你，对于一些在东亚的孩子们啊，他如果我们对纽约生活有向往，你给他们什么建议？
我觉得想去哪都要攒钱买机票，所以先好好赚钱买机票是最重要的事情。但我觉得那也不一定是积攒钱，也可以积攒很多 prep work 个人能力方面的事情。我觉得你去一个困难的环境，就你打游戏也好，你去打超高难度是要变强的，你不可能刚玩就直接玩最难的，还想着能够玩得很开心，一直输就是不爽的。所以是要有一定的心理准备，要去想象输，然后想象西西弗斯推石头上山的那种感觉，想象滚下来再推一次的那种感觉可能是好，直到那个瞬间的时候，不会完完全全的 get 到为什么纽约有这样的吸引力。就是我是广东人嘛，所以这个地方就是会让你爱上相对不会死掉的 poke guy， 小一次小的 poke guy， 不会变成大的 poke guy， 它会塑造你，它会磨练你 ，it teaches you to enjoy life， 有更多可能性，更多很立体的方式去体验生活。
好，我们非常感谢 Michael 的分享，我们得到非常多很棒的答案。如果大家有注意到，会发现，怎么我衣服换了？因为我就现在穿他们的品牌，就这边所有的东西呢都是他们的品牌。所以我想请 Michael shout out你自己的品牌，来跟我们观众说一下，我们会贴在这边。
shameless plug， 我们工作室 we make sculptures， 他们放在画廊里面 ，and we make clothes， 他们放在人身上。所以你们想把一些好玩的衣服放在身上的话，check us out. We also do a bunch of other stuff, anything design related.
Don't forget to check it out. Yeah!
Peace and love, y'all.
Peace and love, y'all. 那么最后，我会来分享一些我在纽约经历过的 crazy stories。在纽约这个地方啊，遇到路边有人在打针啊，疯子在尖叫漏屌，都是稀松平常的事情。在台湾可能会被公审的事情，每天纽约都是几万则在发生。那我跟你讲3个故事好了。像我们今天拍片稍早的时候，就遇到有一个人就在中央公园的公园椅子上直接开始拉屎。中央公园已经是纽约非常好的区域了，你可以把它想象成信义区，但是还是会有人干这个事情。然后前阵子有一个新闻蛮 trending 的，就是很多人呢在做这个所谓的 Subway Surfing， 就是 Subway 在行进中他们会站在 Subway 上面，觉得自己像 Spider-Man 一样。我个人就目睹了好几次就直接站在 Subway 上面开始直播，即便很多人因此这样而丧失性命，但年轻人还是不管，觉得这个东西很酷。那最后来讲一个我个人的经历好了。上个月呢，我从 Subway Station 要回家的时候，然后我在路边走一走，就有一个
大概40-50岁的药物成瘾者吧，一个中年阿姨就挽住我的手，然后不让我走，还开始一直比这个手势啊。我在想说怎么回事，后来开始说话，我才知道他在讲口交啊。他跟我说哦，如果你把我带回家，我会给你一个很棒的口交。那我怎么可能说同意嘛？我就觉得他很烦，就要把我放开，他就不放开，拖了我2条街，直到最后我就说 Don't fucking touch me， 然后就把他推开，他才放开。你知道，就有连我这样的人在纽约都会遇到这种事情。我还有的故事还很多呢，这只是9牛1毛。纽约就是一个这么疯狂的地方，就是个高谈室。那么以上就是这期所有内容了。如果喜欢我们的影片呢，欢迎按赞、订阅、分享。想了解任何关于纽约的事件、事物、议题、人生百态，欢迎下方留言告诉我们。这里是纽约事小龙，我们下期影片见。